Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper and this is the home of That's Just Prime, the comprehensive Optimus Prime review series. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click that subscribe button and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom AIRAZOR, and I love this toy. Released in the spring of 2021, this figure is brand new and in stores right now as of the time of this recording. She is a deluxe class figure and retails for approximately $20. And here we have AIRAZOR with everything she comes included. Real quick, taking a look at the box, we've got that Kingdom box. We're used to seeing these by now. We got the smaller window and some really cool artwork of the figure in both modes, robot and in her Hawk mode. Love that artwork. That looks just really, really cool right there. Kingdom Transformers logo, Kingdom logo or Kingdom artwork here on the side. And then along the back here, we've got some product shots of AIRAZOR once again in her robot and in her, almost said vehicle, in her bird mode, her beast mode, Falcon mode. Now here we have AIRAZOR out of the package with everything she comes included. We've got the figure itself. We get these two little missiles, which we can mount to the bird here in just a moment. We'll take a look at that here shortly. We've got a sheet of instructions. Once again, we've got those Kingdom instructions. And I don't know what it is about the green over the white, but it does seem, at least it feels like they're easier to follow. Not that these are extremely complicated figures, but they do make it a little easier to follow. And they're just, I don't know, they're pleasing to the eye. They're nice to look at. So I like these instructions with the green that they're doing now. We've got a randomly packaged card. And once again, I got the ARC. And then if you pull this back, you can see another shot of the ARC itself. And I pointed this out before, it's weird that the ARC in the card itself has Decepticon symbols rather than Autobot symbols, which is weird, but there you go. That's the card that I got with her. I've gotten two ARC cards now together. And again, here we have AIRAZOR in her Falcon mode. Now here in Falcon mode, AIRAZOR is about 2 to 2.5 inches tall, depending on how you pose her. I kind of got her standing tall right now just so she could look better for the camera. And she's got a wingspan of about 9 inches. So nice sized figure, especially for a deluxe here. I want to show this off real quick. We do have these ports here on the side of the thighs. You can take these little missiles if you want to store them in the beast mode. You can put them right there. And I really don't think they look very much out of place. So that is a perfect spot to store those. And here we are. Here we have AIRAZOR again in her Falcon mode, which I think looks really, really nice. Check out the detail, the sculpted detail on that head. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Where I live, we get a lot of red-tailed hawks. So I get to see hawks a lot. And yeah, I'm impressed by the sculpt on this. This looks really, really nice. Looking at the top here, you got all that sculpted detail for the feathers going all the way down her back and into her tail feathers. The wings themselves, really, really nice sculpted details on this figure. Along the back, we are going to get some obligatory robot cable. It's a bird. There's really nowhere to hide robot. It's impressive that they got this much to hide, honestly. I think the figure does a really good job of being a robot in disguise. So that's very nice. Now, we do get some articulation in bird mode. The head can actually swivel side to side, so you can get some inquisitive looks. And then you've also got a hinge right here on the top of the bird neck, so she can look forward or up and down like that. The wings themselves, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hinges on the up and down, and then a hinge here for rotation. So you can actually do quite a lot of things here. You can move these hinges all over the place here and just kind of give her some rounded out, you know, kind of like that, or just make them all the way flat or make it to where she's flapping in the other direction. So you can move the wings pretty much anywhere you want for posing. And then of course these wingtips here, these are on hinges as well. So these can collapse or they can open up. Let me pop that back in there. And then you've got the legs themselves. You can move them around a little bit. You've got a hinge here, so you can move this forward and backwards. You got a ball joint out here at the bottom of the foot. So you can't quite lean them all the way back. Like, I don't know why this is coming untabbed. This is a disaster. Okay, it is tabbed in. My fault. But anyway, you can angle these all the way back, but you can't quite point the talons back like you would in a proper flight mode, but you can get pretty close. Look at that. That actually looks really, really nice. So yeah, very nice. I actually like this a lot more than I thought I would. Like, I was looking forward to her because I've never had an AIRAZOR figure. I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while. So I might be remembering wrong, but I don't recall having an AIRAZOR figure in the original Beast Wars line. And if there was, I certainly don't have it. So I was looking forward to actually having an AIRAZOR figure, and this figure has not disappointed. A couple of comparisons real quick. Here she is with fellow Maximals Cheetor and Rat Trap, so you can see how these guys all compare to each other. And again, yeah, she falls in line. Looks perfect. She looks really, really nice with the other Maximals. So let's set these guys off to the side, and we'll move on to transformation. So we're going to start with the missiles right here. We're just going to go ahead and pop these off and set them off to the side. Set them off to the side. Okay. Let's start back here with the legs themselves. Go ahead and grab these kneecaps here and just pull these apart. And you can see that the legs are tabbed in right there. There's slots right there, tabs right there. And then you can bring the legs down. Straighten these out. Rotate her at the waist. Then take the knees, rotate them, and then take the ankle, straighten the ankle out, and rotate the ankle. So same thing over here. We'll rotate it at the knee, and then rotate it once again at the ankle. Robot legs are done. Pretty simple. She actually has a pretty simple transformation. So the arms, take these little shoulder pads, pop these up, bring the arms out, straighten out the fist, straighten out the arm. Pop the arm out, straighten out the fist, straighten out the arm. If you want, at this time, you can go ahead and pop the missiles into this port right here on the side of the arm, which is actually cartoon accurate. So we can go ahead and do that now. The chest part kind of gets me, so we're getting there. All right, so let's go back here. We're going to untab. This thing just keeps untabbing on me for some reason, just because I'm just handling her rough. But that's tabbed in there. You're going to untab that. Now it doesn't want to untab. Funny that. Okay. This part gets kind of weird for me. So bring this out. There are two hinges here on the chest, and they are individual from each other. So this whole chest needs to hinge up, over, and down on both of these hinges, which are individual of each other. So you actually kind of have to work both sides, and mine are super tight. So you just kind of got to work that down on both sides. And I don't know why. Again, she is a relatively simple figure, but these hinges just give me trouble. I don't know if it's my arthritis or what it is. But anyway, I'm going to get about halfway down just so I can separate this backpack from the chest enough to give me clearance to rotate the head around. Just going to get in there, rotate the head all the way around, and then I'm going to finish bringing these hinges all the way down. And then there's a tab right there on the torso that's going to go into that little slot right under the bird's chin. So go ahead and tab that into place there. And she's pretty much done at this point. You can do whatever you want with the wings. Now, if you want to go by the book, what we're going to do here is we're going to hinge her back at this hinge, fold the wing at this hinge here, and then this is a double hinge. So we're going to fold it again so that this tab can go into that slot right there on her back. Like that, and then you can collapse the wing down, or you can, again, use this hinge. You can leave the wing straight back like that, or use that hinge to bring the wing out. And again, leave it down, leave it up, do whatever you want with it. Again, she's got a bunch of hinges on her wings, which is really cool because it allows you to do pretty much whatever you want with the wings, which I think is fantastic. And there you go. There is AIRAZOR in robot mode, and she looks absolutely amazing, I think. She stands at approximately 5 inches tall, so again, right in line with the other deluxe class figures. Bringing her in close so you can see the sculpted detail on her face is absolutely stunning. She looks like she stepped out of the show. This is just absolutely stunning. I love everything about that sculpt. And then just kind of looking at all the details on her body. Check out all the sculpted detail carries over from bird mode. We got to bring these up again. These will come down on you when you're posing her and moving her around. So I got to keep an eye on that because I do tend to forget about her shoulder pads. But anyway, yeah, sculpted details. Check out like all the little panel lining here on the chest and the growing piece here, and all the robot mode parts really have nice sculpted detail that blend in really nicely with all the sculpted detail that have transferred over from the bird, which is nice. There you go. You got your nice tiny little Maximal symbol right there. Check that out. That looks really cool. Yeah, she looks awesome. I absolutely love this figure. Again, I was looking forward to her, but I wasn't really keeping very much high hopes. I didn't really quite know how they were going to pull this off. They pulled her off fantastic. This is an amazing figure. Going all the way around, really not any kibble. She doesn't have any kibble. She has wings, which she's supposed to have. So absolutely love that. Articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint. You got up and down, and you got side to side. Shoulders are on a pin, so you can go forward and backward. You can go all the way around, but you got to work your way around that wing. You also have it in and out. Rotation at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and do we have, we do not have a rotation at the wrist. Kind of thought we did. Rotation at the waist, legs can go forward, backwards, in and out. Rotation right above the knee, bend at the knee, ball jointed ankles. And you still have this here, so if you kind of want to do some creative ankle posing or bird-like posing, you can do that. I mean, it's not show accurate, but it's cool, I think. I like it. So there you go. Not really a whole lot, or really nothing at all in terms of weapons, other than the 2 missiles that she has, which, on the show she carried right there on her arms, and she fired from her arms. So, those are her weapons, and she holds them right there on her arms. They are on 5mm pegs, so you can pull them out. You can hold them in your hand like that if you want. That's a thing you can do, I guess, if you want to do it. But I am not. I'm going to put that right back on her arm, and I'm going to get her standing straight. I really love the way this figure looks. I mean, I'm really, really impressed with this figure. She is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And she's going to look really nice up on the shelf with her fellow Maximals. Here again is Cheetor. And here again, let me put him in the middle. Here he or she is with Rat Trap. Let's get him standing straight. Check that out. Yeah, this is the Netflix Cheetor, by the way. Let's get these guys centered. Yeah, that looks really, really nice. She looks fantastic on the shelf with the rest of the Maximals. So, yeah, very nice figure. All right, we'll set these guys back and sideways. We'll get her front and center. And I think that about does it for the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Class AIRAZOR. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got that donate button up there. If you want to hit on that, I certainly would appreciate it. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.